Morning, guys. I'm doing the oil change here on my son's car. Toyota Corolla.
How good of a car is it?
It's a very good car.
Toyota's the best?
Toyota #1. See my driveway?
Toyota,
Always Toyota.
Toyota, and one Mercedes. There's one more Toyota but it's missing.
There's two more Toyotas.
Two Toyotas. What are they?
One is at the storage and the other one my other son has.
What kind of cars do you have?
It's a Toyota Tundra.
What year?
'07 Toyota Tundra. '07 FJ Cruiser over there. '09 Toyota Corolla. '09 Toyota Venza. '03 Toyota Celica Turbo, all modified. Soon later on, when I bring them out from storage, I will video and show some videos of that beautiful machine. But today we are focused on this one, doing the oil change, so my son will have a nice, comfortable winter with this beautiful machine.
How often should you do your oil changes?
Every 3,000 kilometers. My cars, but he always misses the time to change. But
why is it important to do oil changes?
Because oil changes helps to lubricate the engine, the interior. So if you let it run for, if you add the engine for 5,000-10,000 clicks, the oil is not oil anymore.
With sludge?
It's so thin, it's like water, so it doesn't lubricate good. So if you go every 3,000 kilometers, we make good lubrication and no damage on the heads or cylinders or anything. The engine is always perfect. That's why main thing on a vehicle is maintenance. Maintenance is #1.
How long have your cars lasted? Which is the longest that you've had, and how long has it lasted?
Well, that one, 13 years old. It's on my hand since brand new. And look at that thing. It's my workhorse. And still like new. Right now it's all dirty. But when I wash, that machine is beautiful.
So
drives like a brand new truck.
So the main key to having your car is
maintenance and wash. Winter time, especially because of the salt, wash at least once a week. If there is salt on the street, or if it snows, becomes kind of marshy and stuff like that, dirty. So wash it so to keep the salt out of the vehicle.
What would you say is a key when you wash the car? What do you think most people will forget or not look?
Underneath, it's the main key to wash the car because of the salt. So that's one thing. First, you rinse the vehicle with the soap. Then you grab, if you don't want to use the brush because sometimes scratches, you just rinse it again with clean water, and then you add the wax. So the wax helps protect the paint, so the dirt and the salt and everything, it doesn't penetrate through the paint. You know,
So then, when I'm done doing all of that, then I would go under the car and clean off the salt, or do I do that in between?
You do that before. You rinse underneath. You rinse on top. Then you rinse on top, and then you rinse underneath again, and then you go to the last step. You wash everything again. You wax everything to be everything perfect.
Do you have anything to say to your fans before we continue this oil change?
Viva Toyota, Toyota #1. And you pour 1 liter there, and then you let it drain again. So whatever leftover oil inside the engine will come out. Then when you see it stop dripping, you put the drain plug back, you change the oil filter, and then you put the new oil. Then you let the car run for a couple minutes so we fill up all the oil circulate, and you let the car sit for 5-10 minutes, and then you check again to see if you need to add more oil or not, and then that's it.
So where are we at right now?
Well, right now we are draining the oil. We're gonna wait a bit until the oil drains completely. We could not park the car overnight because I didn't want to leave the Mercedes outside, because and then now we're gonna wait a bit, and then as soon as the oil is all drained, we're gonna put a liter of oil inside the engine to drain, to clean up the rest of the used oil. Then we put the plug in, we exchange the oil filter, And then we add the new oil, and then we let the car sit for 5-10 minutes, and then we check the oil again and see if the oil is if the engine has enough oil, it's at level, and then that's it. The car will be good to go.
My question is, why are these guys not fully plugged in? So as you see, your cap is off, and then your rod is sticking out.
So as you see, as soon as I remove the drain plug, I pull the stick, the dipstick out and the plug out. So we help the flotation, you know, the
air pressure.
The air pressure on the oil to go easier and faster.
How long does this usually take?
Yeah, to drain, maybe let it sit for 10 minutes to drain the oil, because some garages, they don't wait 10 minutes, they wait 1 minute. As soon as they put the plug back, and that's it. And most of the time you're having 20% still the old oil and 80% the new oil. So it's always good, let it drain. The best thing is overnight, park the car overnight, put the drain the pan underneath, let it drain all night, and then the next day go there, put the plug back and do all the steps that you have to do like I told you, and then that's it. And the engine will be new for years and years. If you do that every 3,000 kilometers, the engine will last forever. You will go and the engine will still stay back. Okay guys, have a nice day. See you later. Okay guys, I'm pouring the 5W20 recommended by Toyota for the Toyota Corolla 5W20, and we're gonna pour just a little bit so it will help drain the old oil down to clean up the used oil. We're gonna wait a bit. Then as soon as everything is cleared on that, no more dripping, we're gonna put the drain plug back. We're gonna change the oil filter, as you guys will see. Then we're gonna pour the new oil. We're gonna park the car straight, and then we will wait for a bit. Then we will check the oil again. Okay guys. See guys, the oil still leaking, still draining, and while it's draining, we make sure the plug is nice and clean, so there is no dust or dirt going into the engine when you put it back. And then we just wait a little bit longer until it's completely dry. No more dripping. Then from there we go to the oil filter. Okay guys, now I'm putting the plug back. I'm gonna tie. You don't force too much, just a little bit, and then make sure it's tight, not too tight, but enough so it's not gonna start dripping again. And now I'm gonna move to this side, and we're gonna remove the oil filter. Oil filter on the Corolla is just here. On this side, I gotta switch. My tool is tight now. I'm gonna put the right tool for the Corolla, for the oil filter.
What does this thing do that you have in your hand?
It's a wrench, and it removes the cap from the oil filter. The oil filter is inside there. See? Because we don't have the ramps, we do not work on this one, and the garage, they have the hoist and everything. We have to do mostly on the floor, but it's coming loose now, so it's ways to save money. You take to the garage, you will spend lots of money. They will charge you an arm and a leg. So if you do it yourself, you will save a lot of money. So
How much do you think that? How much would you say is your average per oil change?
maybe $50 if
At
you
the
take
store?
to the garage.
And how about if you just buy the equipment and do yourself?
Well, the hardest part is to get the tools. This wrench is expensive, like $30-something. But after that, you have a wrench for so many years. So, right, and then the oil, you keep checking when they have oil on sale. Walmart, Canadian Tire, sometimes they have oil on sale. That's when you grab it, you buy it.
How much would you say is do you pay generally on sale that you've seen?
I don't know, I think I paid for that oil 14 something plus taxes and environment tax.
And how about the filter?
The filter, 6 something or between 6 and 10. Not sure for sure.
So if we're doing about a guesstimate price,
It's half price.
your first one is gonna be about 50-ish bucks, but afterwards you're looking at about 20 to 30 a piece. So you're saving yourself about 20 bucks a month.
Yeah, it depends how many. See, the oil filter is it's off. I just removed the oil filter. So, see guys.
Go.
See guys, this is the oil filter. I only buy original. I never go to the cheaper stuff. And see, I drained the oil. I removed the. See now, that is a seal there that you have to remove. As you can see, Toyota genuine parts. Have to remove the seal, and they say before you install the seal, the new one, you have to dip in water. Not water, sorry. You have to dip in oil. So you remove this. You open your container and you go like this. Make sure okay. Now you put the seal back on the right spot. Then you grab the new oil filter, just put it inside. See? And now, gotta fix this thing. It's like you put the cap right, stop it. Okay guys, you're gonna put the oil filter back on the right place. You go first. Make sure put it on the right spot. Tighten the Sorry guys, taking a bit longer because everything is tight here. Okay. Tighten the oil filter. Like I said, not too tight, just a little bit. Okay, the oil filter, everything is okay. Gonna grab some paper towels to clean up whatever it's kind of wet from the oil underneath. So make yeah. So then after we will check when we start the car. See okay, now we're gonna go add the oil. Okay guys, we're gonna add the oil. Like I said, 5W20 for the 2009 Toyota Corolla Sport. It should be around 4 liters, 3.75. So I have 5 liters, 4.5 now, because I had half a liter there.
How do you know how much oil you need for the car?
You can go online, we'll tell you exactly the amount, but sometimes, you know, without the filter you have, when you remove the filter you have to add a little bit more. So we will see after we put 4 liters, we're gonna add 4 liters, so it's better a little bit more than less. And then we will check. We park the car, let it sit for a while, 5-10 minutes, and then when the oil is sitting on the bottom, we check the dipstick. Let me check. There's 1, 2. So a little bit more. Okay. We're gonna put this away now. You're gonna move the car inside. We're gonna close everything to make sure, and we're gonna start the car to make sure underneath it's not leaking or not dripping, so we don't damage the engine. You gotta make sure everything's okay. My son here is gonna start the car. I'm gonna check. We're gonna park the car, and then when it's ready, we're gonna show you guys how to check if the oil is okay or not, the level, and then we go from there. See guys, no leaks, no dripping, nothing. I guess we did a good job. For a bit, my son is inside. Now we're gonna close the hood, move the car forward, and then let the car wait. We're gonna wait for 5-10 minutes, and then we will check the oil level. Guys, now the car is resting here for a bit. Me and my son, we're gonna check for a bit, 5-10 minutes, and then we will check the oil level with the dipstick. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay guys, we're gonna check the oil level on the dipstick. We're gonna see the oil is good or needs more oil. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, the oil is up here, so it needs to add more oil. It was not enough oil.
Where should it be?
Should be here.
So
on the second dot here.
So what is the first dot for? Does that mean it's too low?
Lowered under here, it's too low. Up to here, it's okay. Needs to add. When it gets to here, that's when it's okay.
So that's your optimal.
Yeah. Between these two, it's still okay, but
you want to
be closer to the second one.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna put this one back, and we're gonna grab the hole. We're gonna remove the cap. for the engine, the valve cover. Then gonna add some more oil. So maybe another half a liter or so. Okay, now we wait. We wait a bit to check. Okay, since I put this thing there, I'm gonna grab a new paper to check. Okay, just gonna clean the dipstick. There we go again. As you can see, it's right here. It's okay, but I like it right on the second dot. We're gonna add a little bit more.
The focus isn't very good on this guy right now, so we can't really see it from there, but hopefully the next time we can.
Okay. I'm gonna add some more, a little bit more. And probably should be okay now. Just I know it's too fast. See, it's right here. It's over, but it's okay. As long as it's over a little bit, it's not bad. We're gonna double check again. No, it's right here. It's okay. Another thing that I want to tell you guys: always check the coolant, the antifreeze coolant.
How are we looking right there?
We are okay. It says it's to check when it's full. It's right here. Mm-hmm. And always check the brake fluid to make sure you have brakes. And then clean the air filter too. We're gonna do right after this, and then I guess that's it for now. If you can follow the steps, if you do that every 3,000 kilometers, choose the right oil. Always check once, twice a week. Always check the level. Make sure there is no burning or no leakage of oil. And then maintenance.
How many kilometers are on this car?
190 something.
196,000.
196,000, almost 200,000 kilometers. And look, this one we bought it 10 years ago.
And driving from Maples to the Regent area to the university area, that's a lot of driving every day.
That was my son's first car. We bought it for him, and hey, it's been good. No problems at all. The previous owner didn't took care so much about the car, but it's okay. The car up to now, no problems, just brakes, and that was it. You know, we had that repaired, but that was it. Car is Toyota's number one. Toyota number one.